Hi, I'm Sebastian Heinz here at Zenith Aircraft Company, and we love to welcome everybody to our 2022 Zenith Homecoming Open Hangar Days and Fly-in. We've got gorgeous weather, lots of planes, and we're having a lot of fun out here.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a good video, and I thought the best way to open it up would be with a welcome from Sebastian Heinz at the 2022 Factory Homecoming. Now, for everyone who came up to me at the fly-in and introduced themselves, I give you a very sincere thank you. It was an absolute pleasure to meet so many people from this channel. You know, it was really interesting. Almost everybody that I've talked to said thank you for making these videos. And I really appreciate that. And I don't think I ever really understood or appreciated just how much you guys appreciated these videos. So I'm absolutely happy to keep doing them, and as long as you guys keep watching them, I will keep making them. Another interesting thing is, there was quite a few people who came up to me with their wives and said, introduced themselves and then introduced their wife, and they said that the wife also watches the videos. So for all the wives out there who are forced by your husband to watch my videos, welcome to the channel, and thank you for watching. Now, as we get started, I want to give a shout out to two people. The first guy is Joe. Now, a lot of you guys might know Joe from Joe's RC Corner on YouTube. I'll put a link to his channel below. But Joe is building a Zenith 750 cruiser, and he calls it the Cricket. It's done in a military scheme, and he has a little bit of nose art for it. And a lot of you guys also might have noticed the patch wall I have behind me. Well, let me show you a patch that Joe brought for me this year. Now, as you look at my patch wall, you might notice a big empty hole there, and that is because I took down this metal sign from the middle, and I'm going to fill that in with patches. The patch that Joe brought me is this patch right here. It's the L750 Cricket, which is what he calls his airplane. This is his nose art here. So he had a patch made and brought that for me, and I'm proud to have it on my patch wall. So thank you, Joe, for the patch. Now, as you can probably tell from the name of Joe's channel, Joe's RC Corner, a lot of his video and a lot of his channel is also about radio control. And Joe shares that hobby with his son, Joey. And I was really surprised this year to see a few pictures of the newest plane built by his son, Joey. Anybody recognize that paint scheme? He's got his own Blue Angels cruiser. So Joey, if you're watching, I love the airplane that you built. Thank you for putting the Blue Angels paint scheme on it. I think it looks fantastic. Now, someone else I want to mention is my new friend, Ben Wilford. Now, Ben also knows that I collect patches on the wall behind me here, and Ben is a B-1 bomber pilot. The coolest airplane in the world, and I've never ever met or talked to a B-1 bomber pilot before. So I was trying to think of every question I could think of about the airplane while I was in front of a B-1 bomber pilot. But let me show you the patch that he brought me. This new patch right here is the B-1 bomber patch, and each one of these insignias around the patch represents one of the squadrons that fly the B-1. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe Ben said he is actually an instructor pilot on the B-1 bomber. Absolutely love that patch, and I really, really appreciate you bringing that for me, Ben. Thank you so much, and again, it looks great on the wall. If you have never been to one of the Zenith Homecomings, obviously I recommend that you go because it's a lot of fun and you meet a lot of great people and you'll see a lot of great airplanes. But I also want to give a shout out to the companies that come in and set up little information booths and answer questions that we have about their products.
Hi, my name is Jeff Scons. I'm with Lycoming Engines. I'm glad to be here with Zenith on this beautiful weekend here down in Mexico, Missouri. We're glad to work together as a team and enjoying their time here at the fly-in at Zenith.
Aero LEDs was there with a display of their amazing lights, as well as Dynon Avionics with a mock-up panel featuring their HDX screens.
Hi, my name's Ivy, and I'm here with Kitplane's magazine at the Zenith Fly-in.
Hi, I'm Paul Athey with Avemco Insurance. Happy to be here at Zenith's Homecoming, celebrating their 30th anniversary.
Herman Eshaus from Wheels and Wings in Lake City, Florida. We do builder assist. We help people finish their Zenith aircraft kits. We sell completion centers, so engine installs, a Euro power dealer, and then we'll support the Dynon and other engines too, like the Rotax, to finish your plane, to get your plane done.
Hello, I'm Cody. I'm with F&A Cycle.
We provide hard coatings out of Columbia, Missouri. We apply Cerakote. It's a high-temp ceramic coating that's new, trying to get people interested in the aviation market. It began with firearms, but we're showing the world there's all kinds of other applications. You can use it on wood, plastic, vinyl, all kinds of different stuff. So keep us in mind, Columbia, Missouri, powder coat, Cerakote.
Hi, I'm Brad with Garmin Aviation. We're here at the Zenith Homecoming Fly-in Mexico, Missouri. Come take a look at what we have available for your Zenith aircraft.
Of course, the most fun part of going to the fly-in is meeting pilots and looking at their airplanes.
Okay, hello, I'm Dan Glaze from Columbus, Ohio. This is a Zenith 750 Stoll with a 100-horse Corvair motor in it, which I built. And we're here at Zenith having a good time.
Hey, my name is T.Y. I came in all the way from Michigan City, Indiana. We're in Mexico, Missouri. This is the homecoming, and we do this every year, and it's a lot of fun.
Now, T.Y. didn't quite understand you're supposed to put the prop card on the propeller.
My name's Paul Gaypart. I'm from Campbellsville, Kentucky, and I built a 750 Stoll with a Viking 130 engine in it in 2020 is when I got my airworthiness on it. I built it in 6 months, but it's still a pretty bird. Its name is Red Rat.
My name's Marvin Miller. I'm from Goshen, Indiana. That's 311 nautical miles from here. In 2011, 9/11/11, I built this. I bought the rudder kit here at Zenith in Mexico, Missouri, and I finished it exactly 2 years later to the day I took my first flight, 9/11/13. And so it's got a Honda Viking 110 engine in it. I polished my airplane, I painted it and stuff. And it's a lot of fun. I'm going to go exercise my freedom of flight this morning.
So my name's John McIntyre. I'm from Virginia, and this is my first trip out to the Zenith Open House. This is the plane's second visit to the open house. It was built by original builder back in 2009. And so here we are, 2022. William Wynn gave the talking points on this plane back in 2009 with David Coberly, and as he did yesterday here with this plane. So it's a Zenith 601 XLB, Corvair engine, wooden prop, otherwise pretty much stock. I just put an autopilot on a little while ago, which helped me fly out here. And on that, love the plane. Fun little plane to fly around.
Hi, we're Tom and Casey Cox from Franksville, Wisconsin. We have this 601 that was finished in 2015. We recently purchased it. It's a 3300 Jabiru. Went down to Texas, brought it back home 2 weeks ago, and back over here to Missouri for the homecoming.
Good morning, Scott Miller. I have a Zenith CH750 Cruiser. I call it the Navy Cruiser. I live in Pensacola, Florida, and I've been flying about 2.5 years now.
Well, good morning. My name is Jim Allen, and I'm out of Venice, Florida. I flew my Zenith 750 Cruiser up here. Got here on Thursday, and had a wonderful flight with it. It's got a Rotax 912 IS engine in it. Cruises about 95 knots. And here at Zenith Homecoming. So it was a good trip, hopefully a good trip back home.
Hi there, I'm Phil Cook. Flew in from Grand Rapids, Michigan, Zeeland, Michigan actually. Flew in my Air Force Thunderbird theme cruiser, 750 cruiser, and having a great time down here. I provide flight instruction in Zenith Aircraft and Phase 1 flight testing assistance and first flights, that kind of thing. So.
My name is Alyssa Eggenfellner. Me and my husband, Jan Eggenfellner, we flew in from Central Florida, Edgewater, Florida. X50 is our airport, and then we took the journey there and headed on up here to Mexico, Missouri for their 30th anniversary homecoming. And we usually have our big Super Duty here, but this year we decided to go a little bit faster. So we've got my plane, and it's all set up for dual, and we had a nice little flight here, no problems.
Good morning. I'm Dave Tillema. I'm from Friendswood, Texas. You're standing here with Jumbo, 48 state champion.
Okay, hi, I'm John Austin. This is 750 Alpha. It's obviously very green, gecko green color, which I really love. I'm from East Tennessee, about an hour west of Knoxville, and flew here about 5 hours
day before yesterday.
Hey, I'm Darren Towers with the North Texas 750 stall. I've just completed my phase 1 testing, and this is my first long flight that I've done, and made it here from North Texas, about 452 miles an hour of flying, and actually nautical miles. So, but yeah, made it here to Zenith Homecoming. Yay!
Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Bob Clark from St. Louis, Missouri, about 80 miles from Zenith. Built this. It took me about 3.5 years for a 750 cruiser. Got a Carver, 120 horsepower in it. Cruise normally around 100 miles an hour, just for fun, and cheap to run. Anybody can do it. Just put your mind to it.
My name is Laura, and I help out at Zenith on Mondays with filing. I get to help with the open hangar, which is awesome because there are great people out here, wonderful people to work for, and I really enjoy it. Anybody that hasn't registered needs to come over.
There were a lot of Zenith airplanes that flew in this year, so obviously I did not get to everybody. I tried, but I just wasn't able to connect with you when you were at your airplane. If I missed you this year, let's try to get together in front of your airplane next year. But we also got to give a shout out to the glue that holds the fabric together, Joyce and Caitlin in the office. Well, I had a great time there. I was busy the whole time just talking to people or being involved in some of the panel discussions. But here's a little bit of footage I took just walking around the grounds. There was so much more happening throughout the weekend that I just didn't capture on camera. There's a big dinner on Friday evening. There's a big dinner on Saturday evening. There's contests, there's prizes. And my little Blue Angels cruiser actually won 2 prizes this year. So thank you for everybody who voted for my airplane. Believe it or not, I didn't vote for my airplane. I voted for everybody else's. But again, thank you for those who have voted for my airplane and let me win 2 awards. It was a cash award, so I wound up buying the drinks at my dinner table. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this little peek into the 30th annual Zenith Aircraft Homecoming in Mexico, Missouri. To all the wives that were forced to watch this video, thanks for watching too. Maybe next time I'll have some shirtless firemen or something.